Our second contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall, baby.
For the Progress Women's Championship.
Oh my God. I'm excited for this one.
First.
AV is in the building, baby. As the crowd starts to boo. Whatever you think about Anita Vaughan, she is tearing up the European independent scene right now. As she makes her way through a sea of boos and middle fingers. A loud chorus of boos.
Looking like a bag of spiders. Clearly bullied in school. You were pretty really popular in school.
Anita Vaughan on the microphone. This is what the people paid to see.
As if I used that nonsense last fucking year!
Anita Vaughan assaulting our bag of spanners chant. J Money's gonna get beat up after school, folks.
I'm from this shithole park.
She is. I know that.
And every time you fuckers open your mouth, I remember exactly what I moved to Dublin.
They don't like that.
And the spanners, shut up! I'm sorry, but I'm the one with the microphone!
That's a screechy. I mean, that burst my eardrum, I'm fairly sure.
Anyway,
Cut the mic chant. If our sound guy cuts the mic now.
I better call up yes! So, as the savior in charge tonight, because Owen Richards isn't here,
The crowd just not wanted to listen to Anita Vaughan. Returning hometown hero.
after conspiracy against the savior's agenda today. Well, tonight, I get to make it even better for the saviors, because I get to wrestle Rhio!
Rio's gonna kick her head in, I feel.
Progress Women's Champion, ICW Women's Champion! And she's not as good as AV!
You can literally see people in the audience
So,
holding their
tonight,
ears.
if you must do another awful introduction.
And introducing her soon-to-be victorious opponent.
Here she comes, the Progress and ICW champion. We've seen her in matches against Raven Creed. We've seen her defeat Katie Harvey. I'll let J Money tell you who she is.
ICW Women's Champion. And the reigning and defending Progress Women's Champion. She is unbreakable. She is Rhio.
What a present from the champ. A size up her prey here. Absolutely no intimidation there. Anita Vaughan shouting in her face. Rhio doesn't care. The crowd saying it best there. Rhio looks like she's ready to fuck her up. Rhio giving the thumbs up to the referee. She's ready to go. Anita Vaughan trying to get the crowd on her side somehow. It ain't working, folks.
Rhio, do ya?
Headbutt her hand and then headbutt her right in the jaw. That could be it, folks. That could be the end of the match. But just Rhio drop kicks and AV into the corner. Anita tries to get back to her feet. Rhio charges again with a knee to the face. J Money's back. J Money, I think Anita Vaughan might beat you up after school.
That's why I am going to be in my car before she's out of her gear.
I like it. What do you think about this match? A lot of people are calling it a mismatch. I don't think it is. I think you can't underestimate. But oh my God, Rhio out through the ropes, taking out Anita Vaughan.
Yeah, it's escalating quickly. Look,
Yep.
it's not a mismatch. If you have seen enough of either of these women,
Yep.
you know that they are both at the top of the game in this continent. One of them just happens to be carrying around a lot more gold.
Yeah, that's exactly it. But I don't think there's anyone that can deny that Anita Vaughan on any given night isn't capable of taking that gold off Rhio.
Look, if Anita Vaughan lived in the UK, Rhio would be in second place in a lot of those.
That's a great point.
A lot of those title runs.
The thing is, how is Anita Vaughan's confidence going into this without the saviors behind her tonight?
This is currently the first time she has had a solo run at an RCW show.
Possibly. I think you might be
You
right
ever
with
drive a
that
car
one.
without insurance? You drive a little more slowly.
Yeah. So you're saying this could get into her head a little bit tonight?
I would be stunned if it did. She's used to being able to push the barriers, take risks that might put her in a disadvantageous position. She knows she's got to get at it.
We've seen that happen already as Anita Vaughan took to the outside and Rhio just came out on top of her because there was no one there to guard her.
You cannot escape. There is no barrier between you and your opponent.
No distraction on the outside for the referee. Anita Vaughan has to fight fair. The thing about that is Anita Vaughan is perfectly capable of fighting fair, but just not used to it here in RCW.
Exactly. I don't doubt her ability. I doubt her at the reps.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Motivation even.
Yeah, and AV has repeatedly demonstrated that given the choice between focusing on winning and pissing everybody off,
Yeah.
I'm not sure she cares if she wins some of the time.
I'm fairly sure we've had some refunds already just because she's popped people's eardrums.
Oh, we had to turn down the treble on the speakers. It was very shrill.
Yeah, very shrill indeed. A banshee. Or a cat. Or a bagpipe. Or a bagpipe playing banshee who stood on a cat.
We throw out on some moors and we have ourselves a short story, sir.
Rhio nearly put Anita Vaughan away here early in this match. Think about this, if you go into a match against Rhio and your confidence isn't at 100, you're done. Anita Vaughan has to find that confidence on her own here tonight.
Rhio is an incredible competitor. Just look at the contest against Katie Hart.
What a match.
What a match. There was not a lot of gaps to exploit.
No, Katie Harvey is a wily veteran as well.
Wily veteran, and she was feeding off scraps then.
Yeah. Thing is, Rhio and Katie Harvey brought each other to their limit. We saw that the competitive fight brought the best out in both of them. It looks like that's what's happening right now. You can see Anita Vaughan working her way through Rhio in this match.
It has been evenly matched so far. Both competitors have had their ups and their downs.
A very, very infrequent clap from the crowd there. You don't hear that often for Anita Vaughan section of a match.
Look, sometimes people do just have to respect what they see in front
That's
of them.
exactly it.
Anita Vaughan has many things, but undeniable is one of them.
Absolutely. We've seen that at the moment. She's wrestling all around Europe and WXW, across in the UK as well. And she's making That was a great line from a member of the crowd there. Said Anita Vaughan, more like Anita better wrestler. A pun. Oh! Folks, you'll feel that the next day. Anita Vaughan takes it up to 11 with that spinal tap. See, this is where I think Anita Vaughan needs to stay on Rhio. She's stopping, she's stalling too much, leaving Rhio get that air back into her lungs, leaving her regain her consciousness and formulate a game plan. That's not where Anita Vaughan wants Rhio to be. She needs to stay on her, choke her.
Exactly. In most matches, you have time and space to gather your thoughts, soak in the moment, then act. You only have time for one of those. You can either act or soak in the crowd.
Anita Vaughan doing just that there, taking Rhio out as soon as she... Maybe Anita Vaughan, we're not giving her enough credit. Was she allowing Rhio to get to her feet just so she could beat her back down? The strength it takes to get to your feet almost whipped out of Rhio. Oh, the drop kick to the face.
Picture perfect boot to the face right there.
This is that ability we've been speaking of with Anita Vaughan, but she doesn't often show here in RCW.
Absolutely. There's an athleticism there, paired with the strength and paired with how goddamn annoying she is. It's a total combination.
I think the strongest wrestler in the women's division here in RCW, I would say.
Anita Vaughan, hands down.
Yeah. She used that strength to her advantage here, driving her shoulder into the ribs of Rhio, and you see she's leaving it there.
What's happening below the shoulders is not my concern. It is above the shoulders that this match will be won, and that's where I believe that Rhio is going to have the advantage. Rhio, is an athlete in her own way. Has that
Rhio's doubling over here as Anita Vaughan works over the ribs and abdomen of Rhio. Which effectively shuts down the whole body. It shuts down the legs, it shuts down the shoulders. Rhio jumps over, catches her, roll through.
Wow, that was a tight pin.
That's why she's the champion. Every pin matters to Rhio.
Finding the tiniest little gap and almost turning it into a victory from absolutely nothing. Being in a real precarious position to being a half step away from winning this
That fall away slam. Anita Vaughan, we've seen her use this before. Absolutely drives her opponents to the mat with this. There you go.
Wow.
Already took out that midsection of Rhio, and that's going to send a shock through her spine as well.
Held on Rhio for a long time.
Sending a message psychologically there as well.
Absolutely proving that I can carry you all day. You should be worried about when I put you down. Down she is, kicking out of one.
This is where a competitor like Rhio differs from a competitor like Anita Vaughan. You commented on how tight the package was from Rhio a minute ago. Anita Vaughan lazily pinning Rhio right there, not grabbing the leg, not pinning down on the shoulders.
You could drive a truck between that lateral press. Maybe that's where the ego comes in.
That's exactly
I don't
it.
need to be perfect. I can just be AV.
That being said, this is what we were saying we wanted from AV. We wanted that confidence to come back in. We wanted that little bit of an ego, that chip on her shoulder. That might be what she needs to beat Rhio here.
And it's served her well so far.
Yep. See her absolutely dominating. Chin lock on the champion. And she is, I think the game plan here is to allow Rhio think she's fighting back and then just wrench her back into it. So Rhio fighting her way to the mat. And Anita Vaughan lifting her back up. Making Rhio exert her energy as the crowd wills her back into the match here. The ropes.
Trying to build some momentum here.
Oh, a kick to the knees. Anita Vaughan thinking she was going for the head, and she went for the head that time.
Clearly still physically in pain is Rhio, but finding it somewhere.
She's going for that package pile driver.
She's not getting it
Beat
easy.
her with this last weekend in Europe. Rhio just follows her into the ropes, rocks that jaw.
Yeah, there's a difference between punching someone in the front of the face and aiming for the back of the head.
Yeah.
Rhio aims for the back of the head, and she's just going through the middle.
These two wrestlers are just trying to knock each other out here. Oh, Rhio sees her coming. Go for a knockout shot up on the shoulders. Does Rhio have the strength left in her body? Cracks the neck. You see when Rhio pins Anita Vaughan, she drags her knee. She drove her knee into the face of Anita Vaughan, really holding her down. Rhio needing that support. The crowd here in RCW have really taken her in as their own. She's going for that package pile driver once again. She threatened this in her message to Anita Vaughan that went out on our social media this morning. Anita Vaughan has scouted.
Pure power to get out of that one.
I don't know how wise it was to tell Anita Vaughan exactly what you're going to try and beat her with.
That's a good point. A smooth transition, two of them. Three of them.
Waistlock is something that looks so simple, but is an incredibly effective move. As you see just there.
Here we go. It's so debilitating, and it puts you in such a weak position. You are at the whim of your opponent, and you can go any direction.
Oh, Vaughan, the driver, destroyer even. You don't see that very often.
Let me tell you, if you were to play bingo with this game, that wouldn't have been on it. That would have been on it.
She thought that was it. She had to have thought that was it. That must have been the game plan. Put out something that Rhio hasn't prepared for.
That's right.
Driving Rhio right onto the top of her head.
I mean, and Rhio cannot have seen that coming either.
Absolutely not.
Imagine how surprised we are.
I've called easily 100 Anita Vaughan matches at this stage. I've seen at least. Never seen her pull out that move before. Rhio, who's someone who's going to research an opponent, also won't have seen her pull that one out.
Yeah. It's one of those times when a bit of knowledge can be dangerous.
Absolutely. Rhio fighting for her life. You see her holding onto her neck. Anita Vaughan goes for that fall away slam one more time. No. Rhio reverses, rolls through.
Let's not forget that there is gold on the line here.
Oh, and a knockout shot. That's it. You just see the legs of Rhio just drop underneath her.
See, the hands don't know where they are. They're not directly under her in those moments immediately after the impact.
Vaughan not quite able to get her base.
Now is the time to strike for AV.
What's she going for? The strength of Rhio here.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
From nowhere.
Anita Vaughan kicks out.
Look, let's not forget there is championship gold on the line here.
Yep.
Rhio has been touring this belt all over the world for a minute now.
Yeah.
She does have a deeper gas tank when anybody would.
Rhio is one of those people who, whether she has a championship or not, she's a champion.
Damn straight.
She's going setting up.
We are definitely getting into the championship minutes of this fight right here.
Absolutely. This is where wrestlers become champions. Oh, Anita Vaughan with a reversal. And you see there Anita Vaughan starting to hook the leg, starting to put the weight down on Rhio, trying to make sure she can't kick out, and it wasn't quite enough. Anita Vaughan doesn't know what to do. You see her shaking her head. These are the moments where you'd have an Owen Richards, where you'd have an Andy Steele come in and interfere in the match, and it's not happening. Does Anita Vaughan have it in the back of her head? Is she able to get into this match in that way and finish it? Put the nail in the coffin of Rio's championship reign. She goes for it again, Rhio. Oh! The wheel kick straight to the face. That's it by the neck. Go for a pump handle. Oh, pump handle powerbomb. Anita Vaughan rolls out. Rhio has her. She's going for that package. Package.
Got her up. What comes up?
And a pile driver.
Must go down.
That's it, folks. 2, 3. Rhio.
Incredible.
Has done it. What a match. Rhio victorious again in RCW. What a battle from Anita Vaughan.